going on, YouTube? What you're seeing here is before I head out to the gym. It's about a 30-minute drive, so I like to get the mobility done before, so I just don't get there and have to, do this, because it's a lot of work. This takes 20, sometimes 30 minutes. But here I'm going ahead and loosening up some of the tissue, right above the Achilles tendon, below the calf, stuff that just gets tight from wearing shoes with heels, like at my work, even sitting, if you're not really a good runner or athletic all the time, these muscles tend to get tight, tend to get kind of glued together. So you're rolling side to side. You can see my butt's lifted off the ground. That's not an advanced technique, but once you do it a few times, you can kind of get a little higher pain tolerance, and it definitely hurts. I'd recommend, starting with a foam roller and not a PVC pipe, and keeping your butt on the ground and using your other leg for pressure. But you're going to see a few mobility things, and I'll put in some voiceover to let you guys know what I'm doing. But I tend to do these 3 or 4 times a week. Oh, shit, it hurts. You can maybe start without putting so much pressure on the leg, but it's brutal. I'm going to link Kelly Starrett's channel and this specific video in the description, but I'm going after the tacked surface that hangs out around the ankle here, which can really limit range of motion in the knee and kind of create muscular imbalance and just bad tension. And here I'm struggling with tight hips, as I'm sure a lot of you guys do. It's a 3-part mobility session, of which I couldn't get into this position, so I moved to the couch. And I did it there and then went back and worked on that stretch. And quickly what I'm doing is pretty much jamming a lacrosse ball in between my calf and my shin and making some circular motions with my foot and really loosening up. Alright, I'm not going to try to sound like I know exactly what's going on here. Watch Kelly's video if you're interested, but basically from the bottom of your foot all the way up can really affect knee health and even higher, so if you have those problems, watch his video. I don't have the peanut, which is these 2 balls taped together. I lost my 3rd one, had to undo it. Put them in a bag for now. I'll get a peanut up, so stay tuned and you'll see that, exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, you put this in your lower spine, roll it up a little bit, and rock side to side. It really digs in around your spine and loosens up everything around the sacrum and the coccyx and the lower lumbar. It feels awesome. And then I go into stretching the hips, opening up that position I couldn't get into, which I had to move to the couch, and I recommend everyone do that. And now I'm going to shut up and leave in some live audio for the first time. Hope you enjoyed that live audio, guys. Now the program calls for 60% of your best bench, 3 sets of 12 to 15 off the board, and check it out. Next up, the exercise was lat pull downs, 3 sets of 15. As you can see, this fine gentleman was using the lat pull down, which is kind of substandard to begin with anyways. So I just went ahead and did band pull-ups. The first set felt pretty light, but as set 2 and 3 came around, the band was just right. So these were actually really awesome. Next on the workout was tricep press downs, 4 sets of 15, increasing weight a little bit of time. You can't really see it, but I started with a 25 on each side, then put a quarter on. I actually dropped back down to 25 on each side and just did 50 added pounds to the machine because the reps got pretty intense. Next exercise, dumbbell military press for 3 sets of 10. I actually only did 4, and this is the last one. I'm only uploading it because the rest of the training session's mostly shirtless. I don't want to rustle too many jimmies, but that's the perks of training with my new boys at this gym, one of who is my coach, and those are the 2 dudes that were spotting me on board press. Next, 3x15 on barbell shrugs. You really work on these. Get good range of motion, squeeze hard. Don't pull them like a bitch, make them count. It's easy to cheat, but don't. Alright, so last movement, oh there's core after this, but it's going to be, like in the last video, athlete's choice, and I'll probably stop referring to it because it's at the end of every one of these workouts, but it was a push day with heavy triceps, and I figured let's train some buys. Arms have been a lagging body part for a long time. They don't look like it here, but I've been dealing with some bad bicep brachialis tendonitis for years, so I mean, when they're not pumped, I feel like my arms are a little lagging, but they look, you know, they're coming along, doing a lot of high rep to avoid injury, and it seems to be really be doing the trick. So yeah, this is what I chose. Wrapping the workout with core, which the program says. All it says is core, so I chose to do this, which is one of the exercises it says to do sometimes. And man, this gets me sore. I struggled with ab development for a long time. I didn't know if it was because I had high body fat or, you know, because I'm leaner now, but seriously, doing this 2-3 times a week, I'm sore the entire week. And when it's not this, it's toes to bar or planks to push-ups, and man, this program is no joke when it comes to abs. On top of the power training or powerlifting training, you really do crush core. So I mean, if you guys are struggling with ab development, you probably need to put some more work in. That's it for the video. To everyone who's watching and commenting and liking me, man, I really appreciate it. The sport's awesome. Peace. If I didn't just almost run into this fucking table, going 30 miles a fucking hour. Wow.